Hello and welcome to day one of 5 days with Mother Mary. It's no surprise actually that I got called to speak into Mother Mary this week. It is the 1st of July. The Sirius Gateway now has opened, and it will remain open until about a week after the 8th portal, which is Lion's Gate. So it goes over about a 6-week period. It's a very potent time. There's lots of solar flares happening at the moment as well. So try and ground yourself as much as possible, because this is a really powerful time and a great time for manifestation and abundance. I'll get straight into it. This is according to the Sophia Code, and the Sophia Code is written by Kyra, a beautiful clear channel, a highly ordained oracular priestess in many lifetimes, I would think. She has channeled this book, and it's incredible. There's 8 key code masters in it, ascended masters, and it's basically a living transmission. So the energies that she's channeled are literally sitting in this book. So if you can get a chance to get your hands on this book in physical form, it is a powerful tool to have in your home, and it's very protective. I'll give you an example. When I was overseas traveling with my boys, I actually was coming back via Dubai, and I had this book the whole time on holidays. I actually had this book in my hand luggage, and on the way back from Dubai I went through the scanner and I got asked to bring my bag back, and at that point I thought, oh gosh, it was probably the apple that I had in there and the water bottle that was still full of water, and that was opened. And but actually when he took my bag and he checked it and he brought it back, he said, oh, it's okay miss, it's all good, it was just the book. And I was going to ask him what he meant by that, but guidance just said, just don't worry about it. So when I felt into it later, I was like, literally, the amount of energy that's in that book, when it went through the scanner at the security, it just set off the alarm. That's how much energy is in it. So, I mean, we've got seraphim dragons in here as well. We've got Mother Mary. We've got Jesus. I mean, these are powerful energies. So you can see why it would have gone off. Now, in regard to this book also, I must mention that I actually had a massive resistance to the words and the name Sophia, and along with Mary Magdalene, and probably along with the dragons, because growing up the programming that I had with my family and the religion that I was brought up with, Mary Magdalene was assassinated. Her character was assassinated, and even the word Sophia, even that name Sophia, had a really bad connotation growing up for me. And then dragons, they're sort of like portrayed a lot in movies as monstrous beings. So it's kind of like dragons. We're working with dragons, like you sort of think low vibrational, crazy monster, dense energy. But no, these are the seraphim dragons. These are like basically they are the creatrixes of all life. And when you read the book, you realize that they okay. We'll continue on. I don't know, both dogs heard my Maxie and Shadow, who I'm looking after. They've heard something outside. So anyhow, I'll get back into it. So when we you might find the same as me. You might find that you have resistance to some of the things and the words and some of the can't even speak, sorry. The ascended maths. I've had a day. I've had a really full-on day. I don't know about you guys, but this 1st of July has hit me hard today. So anyhow, I'll get through this. So basically, where was I? Yeah, it's one of those days. Okay, I'm going to go straight into it. Okay, so Mother Mary, chapter 9, key code 4, she is. And she's acknowledged as she of 1,000 roses. So this is just a little synopsis at the beginning of the chapter. As a mentor for fulfilling prophecy, I guide your awareness to access every opportunity and resource that is available for you to live out your destiny as an important way shower for your generation. I am here to support your courageous mission to speak the new prophecies of ancient wisdom, which will initiate this next golden age of miracles. So Mother Mary speaks. Guided by my soul's prayer throughout eons of divine service, I have lived many lifetimes in loving support of humanity's evolution. In my most recent and final lifetime on earth, I came as a highly advanced soul incarnating as a Hebrew woman named Mary into a spiritual community called the Essenes. I was born into an important messianic prophecy. Before I was even conceived, the ancient text declared me as a mother of salvation for humanity. My birth and the birth of my son Jesus were foretold by the prophets of my people hundreds of years prior to our arrival. Many angelic signs and messages were sent to my mother, Anna, during her pregnancy with me. These messages announced the importance of both my destiny and that I receive extensive training for fulfilling my divine life purpose. With my birth, I stepped into an age of great suffering that was praying for courageous leaders to fulfill the prophecies of the past and create a sovereign future for generations to come. Both the prophetic circumstances that I was born into and my soul's natural passion to serve humanity created a highly focused lifetime. I was born with clear memories of my spiritual training from other lifetimes that prepared me to fulfill this destiny. From early childhood, I knew in my heart that I had returned to help many, many people. My mother Anna was a gifted oracle priestess and a devoted mother. She arranged for my mystery school training to begin at the age of 4, when I began asking to be initiated. My early life was peaceful yet rigorous, as I devoted myself to the spiritual education of my Essene community. The initiations I received eventually revealed that I was a reincarnated oracular high priestess of Isis Hathor, with the extraordinary potential to immaculately conceive and birth a high-frequency being, Jesus, through my body. Immaculate conception was an ancient oracular practice of genetic soul-to-soul light weaving that was highly revered in Egypt during Hathor's golden age. In essence, I was perfectly designed to fulfill the prophecies of my people and birth my son Jesus, as was foretold. My name Mary is a title of ordination that points to this training, for Mary Isis means beloved of Isis. At the crossroads of humanity's destiny, your generation is also born into a prophecy of similar proportion. For several hundred years, there has been an increasing momentum of prophecies spoken through the world that foretell all of the ancient ones returning in the form of little children at the dawning of this next golden age. These returning souls would carry a clear remembrance of their unique purpose within their spiritual DNA. From the knowledge of all their lifetimes, they would effortlessly recall how to administer the ancient rites of initiation for humanity to awaken as peaceful stewards of the earth. For these ancient ones, it is prophesied that their greatest initiation would be opening humanity's heart to remember its divine origin. Yes, much has been spoken of about you. You are here to immaculately birth and return and reconciliation of the divine feminine Christ with the divine masculine Christ energies for the heart of humanity. As you read this codex, know that I see you as an ancient soul who has returned to fulfill the prophecies of your ancestors. I intimately understand the depth and passion of your personal calling. Also know that you are meant to fulfill the prophecies of this next golden age with the immuneral masters that are incarnating alongside you. At this time, your world is filled with the light of many stars walking upon the earth. You are here to shine together as an invincible light that transforms the darkness, or all darkness, just as the prophecies said you would. This age is for the one body of Sophia Christ to be revealed by each of you, working together as one, seamlessly supporting one another with your extraordinary talents and unique gifts. I may just finish here actually, because it is, we're up to like 6 minutes, and I do feel like we've got to the crux of it, but it just gives you an idea. Yeah, and it also gives you an idea of why Kaya Ra channeled the word Sophia to be used in this book. So Sophia actually refers to divine creator, so God, source, creatrix. So, you know, the word Sophia, it may trigger you like it did trigger me, which, you know, is completely understandable, because some of us have, you know, had programs about certain names, such as Sophia and Magdalene. So yeah, if you can, maybe just push past that resistance just for a little while, just to listen in and see, you know, and listen and hear the rest of her transmissions, because I'll read more from the book over the next few days, so you can have a really good insight as to who Mother Mary was, what she was here to do, and that she was more than just sort of, you know, what is portrayed as the Virgin Mary. I mean, she was an oracular high priestess, highly ordained, and a healer and a prophet as well. So, you know, these are sort of traits that I didn't realize that she had, you know, growing up. I didn't realize. And she, and also when I go further into the book, you'll realize that she introduced Mary Magdalene to Jesus, because she actually went to the same mystery school as, I think, Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene also went to mystery schools to train as a high priestess. So, you know, you can really see for Mother Mary, I mean, she was initiated at such a young age 4, that is really, really young. So she, I mean, all her life obviously was, you know, humanitarian work and seeding the Christ consciousness grid into the planet. So yeah, I mean, now we've got this golden age upon us, and it's you know, it's us that are now rising and remembering more so, remembering like what is within, like what our DNA is actually encoded with. You know, they talk about junk DNA. Well, it's not junk at all. It's just a lot of DNA that's not been activated. So, you know, you start activating all your genomes, you're going to be remembering a lot of past lives, and a lot of your gifts will come back online. So yeah, it's I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that little introduction with Mother Mary, and yeah, I will do another 4 days, so I will speak into this further, and yeah, it'll give you a really good insight of you know, who Mother Mary was and what she was here to do, and it will give you some insight as to you know, the divine feminine and why that is rising along with the divine masculine at the moment. And you know, we're really trying to come into balance here with the two energies. You know, we've had feminine at one point, and we've had the masculine patriarchy now at another point. And so what's really being asked of us now is to merge the two and bring them into balance, into harmony. And that's why you see a lot of divine feminine you know, rising in men and women, you know, because obviously the energy is in both, and it's just super important that we get to a point where we can literally balance the two. I mean, that's what's being asked of us. So yeah, I will talk into that more over the next few days as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired today, but I will freshen myself up for the next couple of days, and yeah, wishing you a beautiful week ahead as well, and I hope your day was a bit better than mine, but yeah, I'll chat to you soon. Lots of love.